I always want to do an intro, but then I always think about like, well, whenever I watch somebody else, I never watch their intros. I just click ahead. They just get right into it. We'll do that. We'll get right into it.
Recently on TikTok, a woman named Anya posted a video of something she couldn't explain. On January 21st, her daughter and a friend were playing with a small toy camera she received as a gift a few years back. They roamed around the house, snapping random photos of nothing in particular. But later on, when Anya curiously began scrolling through the photos, she noticed something chilling.
What is that, Luis? Is that a shadow?
Looks like a black fuzzy thing.
What looks to be a tall, dark figure seems to be standing in the photo. And whatever this is has a very bizarre shape and almost resembles a person without a head.
Looks like smoke.
Neither
That's stretching it, dude.
have any idea who
I don't think it looks like a person at all.
this unsettling figure could be. And she later posted a little update with a few more details.
Okay, so a little explanation on that video that I just uploaded of the photo. So my daughter had a friend over yesterday, and they found a little camera, little, like it's like this big, that was given to her for Christmas a couple years ago. Not by us, by like a family member, and she got it when she was like 5. So it's been in their house for a long time. She doesn't really use it. She plays around with it sometimes. Anyway. So they found it and they were just taking photos, and so I decided to look at the photos today to laugh to see like what silly photos 9-year-olds take of themselves, you know. And
you need to do that, Luis.
I'm scrolling through and there's like cute
I have that.
selfies,
Like Natalia has that
outside,
exact same camera. Hers is yellow.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
And I go back and forth between that photo and the other photos.
Have you looked at her photos?
Other photos of
have.
the kitchen or anything like that. It's literally just.
They're usually.
There's only that one.
They're usually like really bad photos. Every now and then she gets like one that's actually good in
My
center.
daughter's at school right now, so I have.
Yeah.
But I've not
But you didn't see anything
come
like this?
across. Yeah, I've not come across 6 foot tall fuzzy people.
For them.
Dang.
It's short for me. If you compare it in the doorway, it looks like it could be about 5 foot something, but it's, who knows? I'm terrible. I don't really know. I'm just like, pulling a number out of my ass. So yeah, fun times. So I'm scrolling, you know, and I'm like, what is that? What the is that? What is that? That's right. So that's right here.
Let's see it. Oh yeah, huh?
That is really weird.
Messy that is.
Because like.
What is that?
It looks like Anya will never.
Yeah, because it's like not obscured at all.
What this is?
No,
but to
just
be
like
on the
smoke.
safe side, I think it's time
I don't think it'd be
to
hard.
donate that toy camera.
I think it'd be hard for there to be kind of like a glitch in the camera, right?
Number 2.
Like digitally. You don't think there could be some kind of like digital interference?
I don't know if it would appear like that though.
Yeah, I'm not a big camera guy, but I don't know if there's anything like that, because I know, you know, there was always stuff in like old photos, like overexposure, just junk like that. So all those kind of terms, right?
Yeah.
Maybe there's something that happens to digital cameras. I don't know. Let me know if you're camera buff and you can tell me if that is such a thing or not.
Yeah. I mean, overexposure is usually whenever it turns like really bright, really oversaturated and stuff like that. I don't know if that would make something
right. That's not what I was saying. It was. It's just kind of like an example.
Oh yeah. Like if there's some other sort of anomaly or whatever that would actually I see what you're saying.
Yeah. There's just something at work.
I mean, it is a really crappy little camera. Like I could have sworn it was on my desk because like she'll use it and take random pictures, and then eventually she'll come back and it's like, can you charge it? And she'll just leave it here. It's like, I bet you it's somewhere here somewhere.
Does it have like a memory card? How does that work?
Yeah, it has a little SD card. It's like a little like 16 gig. Okay. And I'll put it into my computer and like I'll clear it out. And if there's any good ones, I'll save them. Like she's got a couple like really cute ones of like the dogs and the cats, because like they're like extra nice with her.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like belly up or something like. But generally, it'll be like she'll try to be taking pictures of us, and we're in motion, so we just look like this fuzzy blob
blurs.
that like we're just blurs.
That could be a ghost, Luis. That could be a ghost one day.
Could be. Maybe.
See the smoky apparition.
Yeah, it was just weird that like the majority of the picture was clear. It was just specifically that brown or that a black fuzzy area. I don't know what that could be. Let's keep going.
While at work in Paramount, California, a woman named Kat saw something out of the ordinary. At 4:45 a.m., the security alarms began to go off due to motion outside of the warehouse. Kat and a few other employees rushed to check the security camera footage, and this is what they saw.
What is that, Luis? What is that? That truck? I don't care about that ghost
Jello.
in the top.
Little Jello.
Yeah, I don't care about that ghost. Tell me more about this truck.
At the
Luis.
top of the
flan, dude.
an eerie white
I love
figure
flan.
seemed to appear out of nowhere, possibly coming.
Oh,
from
you
out
know
of
what?
the shadows.
Hold on.
This translucent figure moved.
I think these people do rice pudding.
Oh, rice pudding's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I went to like Walmart the other day and I was walking by and I saw that brand. I think it's actually a brand, and I mean, it would make sense because it's all desserts. So it's like gelatin, flan, and the rice pudding, which I think they call it something else in Spanish. I actually don't remember it, but
Arroz con leche? No?
yeah, arroz con leche.
Is that different?
Yeah. No, that's right. That's it. Maybe there's like a little bit of a consistency difference, but it's definitely the same ingredients. Of course, we would get distracted by food, Bryce. I don't even know what's going on in this video. Yeah, I saw the truck and I was like, oh man, look at all that.
Yeah, there's a ghost in the top, but I was like, nah, let me see that. Let me look at that stuff.
Moved from right to
I love
left
flan, man.
before the video cut off.
It's like one of my top favorite desserts next to cheesecake.
I didn't like it as a kid, and then for a while I freaking loved it. And I don't think like at this point I don't remember the last time I've had it. I don't know if I like it or not.
Yeah, to try it one day.
Because it tastes like toffee, right? Am I remembering it correctly?
The ones I get don't. Not the ones I get. There might be some. There's all kinds of different kind. It's kind of like a pudding. It's like a kind of like a. I'm always saying it's hard.
It's like a custard, isn't it?
It's a custard. It's a very firm pudding. It's a very firm pudding, and then they have like caramel. Like
it was
not
it was
actual caramel, but it's like a really watery
like
caramel.
Yeah,
the bottom of it. Yeah, the burnt sugar. Oh, it's good, dude.
Is it burnt sugar or is it leche quemada? I think it's leche quemada.
Which I guess is caramel. I guess flan.
I think that probably translates to caramel because leche is just burnt milk.
I have no idea.
But I think it's actually caramel. Now that I think about it, I never really made the connection. Huh?
Yeah, it's good, dude. But the one that they get on the ones that I get, it's watery. It's like a watery caramel. It's not really thick or nothing, but it's good. I'm just thinking about it.
Just
I had
hungry.
some. I'd get some right now.
All right, let's keep going.
Anyway, yeah.
As far as Kat knows, no one was outside of the warehouse at that time, and whatever this may be,
what else they got,
does
Luis?
not appear to be a living person.
Those
so
Jellos?
I'll just leave this one up
Jellos,
to you to
yeah.
figure out.
Oh, that was it.
Number 3. Just
The majority of the video, we've been paying attention. The takeaway was flan's delicious. If you haven't had it, you should try it. That's the takeaway.
as I thought UFO sightings were becoming less common, I was quick.
We don't get enough alien ones now, dude. Like real alien stuff has died down a lot since the Mexico alien thing.
Yeah, that and like since they approved the all of the classified documents to be released or whatever, like they made them public, like everybody was like, "Oh yeah, of course they're real," and then nobody talked about it. It's like, well, actually, what was it like 2 or 3 weeks ago? There was that whole scandal in the Florida mall where they were like, "Oh my God, there's 3 like 7-foot tall aliens walking in the mall nonchalantly," and everybody's freaking out. And then somebody is like, "Oh, it's some kids like throwing a prank or whatever," and then it just disappears. Like everybody stopped talking about it.
Yeah,
you didn't hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about that at all.
They straight up evacuated the entire. They straight up evacuated the mall, and like crowds and all these people freaked out taking videos, and in like 2 or 3 days, it's just gone. You just didn't hear anything about it.
Maybe the government's like filtering us.
Maybe.
I never heard it. I never heard about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, those are my favorite ones. I like watching the alien ones much more than the supernatural stuff. I actually just watched a really cool documentary on that one. Like Hannah watched it with her grandma when she was up visiting Ohio. It's the real story that inspired Fire in the Sky.
Oh yeah. That guy gets interviewed so much, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he's been on everything.
He was one of the first ones that did the whole thing. Like, it's kind of pioneered that whole thing. Like, a lot of people didn't believe him, and all of a sudden, like, they couldn't disprove him, and now he's just huge.
There's a lot of accounts that's been like, oh yeah, he's right.
Yeah, they like did like lie detector tests on him and all his friends, and they did everything imaginable that you could think of to like disprove him, and they couldn't. So I don't know. I mean, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
that was like 30, 40 years ago.
I've seen more. Like, I was into that too, and I was into that too for a little while. And yeah, that guy has been interviewed so many freaking times. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's his whole life now.
Keep his story straight for so much.
And not even just him, like him and his friends. Like everybody attests to it. Yeah, it was really cool. He met, I say met. It was more like he encountered 2 types of aliens. The Greys, which obviously, you know, like everybody apparently meets the Greys, and the Nordics, which I had heard about them. I didn't know their names, but like the Nordics are like elvish looking people, basically. Like not maybe not elvish, but like they look human, but they have like bigger ears, I think, and like very like pointed features.
Okay,
if I remember correctly. So it's just like you don't hear about that very much. You always hear about the Greys, never so much about the other races. So I was just kind of curious. Like, so I was just kind of curious.
They got some big heads. Some of them have big heads. Some they do can look a little elvish. Oh yeah, they do look like elves. Crazy. Yeah, a little bit. So that crossed my mind. So I was just like, oh, you know, really tall aliens out in the mall. Like, what if it's them? It's just really tall human, like, but kind of not aliens shopping. It makes you think about that one lady too. That was up in the airplane. You remember that one where it's just like, he's not real, and she's like freaking out. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Makes you wonder what she saw. Yeah, no telling, man. But let's see what this video is.
Keep going.
Let's see what this alien video
called Hippie16. A man posted a video of something he doesn't think is from this world. Just as the sun was setting, he spotted a bright object flying across the sky. He quickly began recording on his phone, and this is what he managed to catch.
We just seen this flying through the sky. What is this? Let's zoom in on it.
Whoa, dude, calm down. That's a little too close.
That's.
What is that?
Cut for time, thank you.
That ain't no drone.
I appreciate that.
That ain't no damn drone.
Ain't no damn drone.
A drone had blinking lights on it, I'd imagine.
Whoa.
Look at it.
There's a little bit of a shape to it, huh?
It like shot out something.
It shot out something?
Yeah. Like a ring in front of it now.
Zoom out, show y'all that it's moving. See it move? Look at that.
Oh, it's a little bit bigger.
It's fixing to disappear.
What do y'all think that is? Look at that.
It's about to disappear into the clouds.
Like it's going through a portal that it just shot out or something. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what happened last time. I know.
Disintegrating.
You still see it in the camera though.
That there thing just shot out a portal.
It flew into that portal deal it blew out, the big circle. Isn't that crazy? Wow. What do y'all think it is?
A bright light slowly glided across the sky.
I'm trying to see the point.
Appearing to
Y'all
be
say
a
it
star.
shot out something.
But as it continued moving, it suddenly produced a massive
there?
ring.
You're right there, right there, right there.
That.
See?
Now this ring of smoke, as well as the unknown object, moved in unison towards the left.
It is like a ring.
But as time went on, this object gradually faded into nothing and completely disappeared. TikTok user Hippie16 has no idea what this could have been, and that makes 2 of us. So I'll leave this one up to the geniuses in the comments to come up with an answer. Number 4. Reddit user Elliot Bug recently posted.
All right, he's calling you out, Bryce. He wants the geniuses to leave in the comments.
I know genius, man. I mean, I just know what I know. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't even think about it being a portal, but yeah, I guess that would kind of make sense. Like shoot ahead and then kind of go into it. But it just kind of looked like, I mean, it's inside clouds, right? So if it were to send out any sort of like wave, like sound wave, you know what I mean? Like in front of it,
yeah,
you would imagine it to like create like a ring, kind of like when you do like, you know, the vape circles or whatever, where you like, you're
in my brain right now. Exactly what I was thinking. It's like, man, that kind of looks like a vape ring.
Yeah, it just looks like pressurized movement in front of it. But why would you do that if you're in a spacecraft? It's kind of weird.
For tricks, dude. I mean,
I don't
blow vape. Yeah,
right?
I'm not doing vape cloud. I'm not doing the.
You're not doing it for a reason. You're doing it for fun.
Any reason? No. Okay. Yeah, it's because it's cool.
The equivalent of UFO donuts. They're just doing it for no reason.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, let's keep going.
Posted a video to the Ghost subreddit that seemed to catch a lot of people's attention. According to Elliot, the sound of faint voices and someone walking can often be heard throughout their house. And even more terrifying than that, late one night, his sister and a friend walked into the living room and were frozen with fear when they noticed a tall white figure sitting on the couch. But in the blink of an eye, this figure vanished. Well, on another day, Elliot's sister was recording a video in the reflection of her mirror. But when she later rewatched it, she was horrified at what she saw.
Ooh, no, yeah, that would freak me out a little bit. If I saw
I don't
that.
see it.
His sister,
It just ran.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah,
His child-sized silhouette
that would
quickly
freak me out
darted
if
from
I saw it.
Yeah.
past the open doorway.
She didn't see it
From the
though,
looks
so
of
she's
it,
fine.
It looks to be only a few feet tall with its head down as it lunged forward. Elliot's
Naruto
sister
running,
had
dude.
no idea
Yeah.
what she just caught on video. But whatever it is, I'm probably gonna see
Little
it in
goblin.
nightmares later. So thanks a lot.
What is that little goblin in Spanish that I told you about? I can't remember.
The what now?
That little goblin. They said it's in Spanish. It's like don't.
I mean, that literally
it-
just translates to
the duende.
gnome.
Duende.
Duende translates to gnome. Little
Okay,
gnome.
that's what it is. That's what it is. It's a
Little gnome.
duende.
That's a big gnome, Bryce.
Yeah, I know.
That's the size of a child. Yeah, no, I would not be cool with that. That being said, it could very well actually be a child. That's just
Yeah.
one of them was
You
trying to
literally
like
saw the
sneak
Naruto.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just trying to
Naruto
sneak
run
from bedtime, just from one room to the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened to me while she's taking a selfie. All right, keep going.
Popular YouTuber Jake Weber is a musician and content creator that posts funny videos to his account. But one of these videos took a darker turn when he decided to explore the infamously haunted Queen Mary. Also known as the most haunted hotel in America, the Queen Mary began its life as a cruise ship in 1934. And over the years, the ship transported over 2 million passengers, with almost half of them being members of the military during World War II. And several tragedies have occurred on board, as 49 deaths are said to have taken place on the Queen Mary. Accompanied by friends Tara and Johnny, the group made their
This
way
guy looks
onto
like
the
a-
ship, and it didn't take long
like
for
a
them to
Andy Samberg looking guy.
experience something strange.
A little
He's
bit.
got that
Let's go
face.
to every haunted area with an open mind. A few of them are the swimming pool where a young girl drowned to death.
Ew.
That's so sad. What year is that?
Who cares? 1930s.
What the heck?
That's like the creepiest era.
It's so not Y2K.
I'm leaving.
So people see a girl in a bathing suit in the swimming
Is he
area.
drinking Diet
It's not
Coke?
actually there. In the engine room, a crew member died in an accident there. It doesn't say what, but when you go in there, you hear weird noises and footsteps.
What is that noise?
There's no one there. Okay, someone has to walk out. Someone has to walk out.
Wait, you're joking. No.
Should we check?
You lead the way.
Why me?
You're the bravest.
I don't trust Diet Coke drinkers.
No one upstairs. No one upstairs. Okay, let's go over here.
No.
Okay, actually.
No.
Someone was either walking down or walking up. And we didn't see anyone walk to.
As soon as he mentioned footsteps, the sound of ghostly footsteps came from somewhere nearby. The trio then made their way to the deck, through the hallways, and even the ballroom. But it wasn't until they found themselves outside of the pool room that something chilling was captured.
Guys. Look.
Oh, that is so creepy. That is so
What?
creepy. Is that the pool?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
What's creepy about it?
I don't know.
Oh, I wish we could get in.
That's by far the creepiest one I've seen.
The creepiest pool?
The creepiest area on the ship. Like, I hate it. Like, the tiles, like...
I've seen creepier pools.
Oh, what?
While trying to get into the locked pool room,
Like a shadow behind her, I
a
think?
shadow was caught behind Tara. This faint shadow quickly moved towards
that
the
was very
right
faint.
before fading out of view. And oddly enough, Tara seemed to sense that something was behind her. The group then made their way to their room, but little did they know what they were about to experience.
Of course, we got a creepy little hallway.
What hallway?
Oh, hell no. Well, now that we're here, guys, I thought it'd be a good idea to to do a seance. And there's hundreds of rooms, which means most likely there's one.
Throwing you overboard, dude.
I don't even know what a seance is.
Basically,
You're going in that pool.
You light a candle and you talk to ghosts. Super simple. I don't think there's too many rules, but whenever you're done talking, you blow it out.
Yeah, no, this guy's dead.
No.
I don't think there's that many rules. Come on. Light a candle, you talk to him.
I don't even sleep with the lights off.
She's like breaking down.
All right.
He is not having a good time, I can tell.
There was no music.
That actually is.
Stop. We haven't even started. You're holding Johnny's hand.
Before they even got a chance to start the seance, an unsettling tapping sound came from somewhere in the room. And soon after, while Jake was talking,
these guys are like
appeared in the background. Well,
the type of teenagers that they make movies with.
Took an eerie turn.
Oh, yeah.
Like the cliche teenagers.
Knock once, let us know you're here. How do we do that?
The camera just turned off.
Is it recording again?
Is it recording yet? Yeah. Let us know if you don't want us to talk to you, and we'll stop. Yo.
I got you. You gotta like and subscribe now.
Did you guys not?
Did you something?
Yes, bro.
As I told you, I literally said maybe you have a connection. I said maybe you have a connection with this place, and there was noises.
Can you make one more sound? Any sound you like. That?
Yeah.
Okay.
That. Goodbye.
No, we're talking.
I'm telling you, Jake, whatever's here, if there is.
I thought she was gonna like kick that candle over.
Clearly, me and John
burn down the whole ship.
No connection to it.
Burn the demons.
This is how we
We were talking, but every time I say, Jake, you have a connection with something here.
Oh, goddamn.
The door is open. The door is open.
Look, that's so crazy, dude.
It's when I say
that series of events is
every time I say it. Every time I
Rewind.
say
I want to see it again, Louise. Go back.
Jake.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Jake.
Yeah.
Whatever's here, if there is someone here with us, clearly me and Johnny have no connection to it.
Then make a connection. This is how we make
we were talking, but every time I say, Jake, you have a connection with something here.
Chimpanzee screaming.
Her little hand
When
gesture,
I
dude.
say,
It was so good.
it's every time I say it. Every time I say, Jake, you have a connection.
I'm not ready for more noises. Don't say it again.
It's been every time I've said something about Jake.
How the did that just like actually happen? What the
You know what you did? You went like this, and you yanked that door shut.
You did. Ooh, that kind of a lot quieter.
Do you have a ladder?
It looks like whatever they're talking to may just be in the bathroom. And this became even more apparent
Oh no, that
as
was
soon as
funny.
they blew out
That was
the
really
candle.
good.
I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna close it as hard as I can. Okay?
Dude, how the did that open? Oh my god.
I knew it was like that because me and Johnny were specifically like, I looked at Johnny and we were like looking at you shut the door. You know I don't believe in this, but this is like, I don't feel good.
I'm scared to ask the questions. I'm gonna be quite honest.
I'm scared to say something.
The thing is, everyone stops when something happens. Well,
Just wait for my heart rate to come down.
Okay, just wait in the bathroom for us then.
Oh my god.
I dare you to do Bloody Mary in the bathroom.
You're f***ed up. Stop. That's not even f***ing funny, Jake. That's not funny right now.
Okay, sorry.
That's really not funny.
Sorry.
I'm actually freaking scared.
I'm sorry.
Like, we just literally...
It's her, dude.
Should we
Let's
have,
go by the
They
door.
open
we
it?
have said goodbye? You just blew out the candle.
Blowing out the candle is goodbye.
Okay.
Or is it?
Okay.
Sounds pretty rude to me. It sounds like you hung up on him.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
Oh.
I'm done.
Why?
Because the door just opened twice. I'm done.
Despite pulling the bathroom door closed as hard as he could and pressing against it to prove that it couldn't easily swing open, the door once again somehow managed to open completely on its own. This unsettling activity was enough to scare him off the ship completely. And this video just goes to show how the Queen Mary gained the reputation as America's most haunted hotel. Number 6.
All right.
A Reddit user that...
I have a theory on that one.
You go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
So it's a boat.
Yeah,
all of the structures have to have some sort of like give because you're on a boat. You're going to be going on waves and stuff like that. Like there's going to be some sort, like a little bit of flexibility, right? Like there's got to be some sort of warpage on the doors. And like, even if you close it shut, that doesn't necessarily mean like it's going to stay shut. And it's old. Yeah. Like, and they're still, I mean, they're docked, right? So like, it's not like they're going to be moving a lot.
I'm sure
but
the water does move them a little.
Yeah. There's got to be
You're
something, right? Like
yeah.
Because I've had a door like that actually, where like I would just tug on it as hard as I could to lock it. But like the door frame itself was so warped that like with enough pressure, eventually it would just pop open, and it was creepy. But you know, it is what it is. It's just warped wood. The little stopper doesn't fully get stuck inside the mechanism, and it just pops open. So it's entertaining. That was probably one of the most fun videos that I've watched.
I think so too. Was it scary? No, it wasn't very scary, but I think it's one of the funniest. It's one of the funniest ones so far.
Yeah, they caught all the right vibes of like an entertaining ghost video.
We got the girl who's reacting like one way, right? She's like, "Oh, I'm scared," and then stuff's happening. And it's getting her, and it's funny. And then the other dude's just like so giddy about like stuff actually happening. It's funny. It's a good like little dynamic for it.
Yeah,
I like dichotomy, right?
I would watch a show of that. It was amusing.
I wish the other guy could have done a little bit more. I mean, but he's kind of just being there. He's like, yeah, I don't want to ask any questions either.
Yeah, he also seemed kind of scared. Yeah. All right, 3/4 away. Let's keep going.
That goes by Cat in the Dark is the proud owner of 2 cats that hasn't had much experience with the paranormal, but that recently changed when the camera in their kitchen caught something rather peculiar.
Oh, ghost cat.
While one cat was walking through the kitchen and the other was perched on the counter, a strange anomaly can be seen floating past the doorway.
Is he saying that they're not inexperienced because they didn't react to it?
Right, catching the attention of the cat.
I have no idea. I mean, they looked at it.
Oddly enough, this anomaly almost looks like the spirit of a cat. But according to this Reddit user, they've never had a cat pass away. So whatever this is, I'll let you decide. Number 7. Over on TikTok, a man named Tristan has been dealing with a relentless haunting that just won't stop.
I'm gonna pause it, but there's not really a whole lot to say.
Yeah, not really.
It could have very easily been like a reflection off of something. Like, you know, sometimes whenever you have like mirrors in the house and like somebody drives up or whatever, like they pull up into your driveway and like, oh, the light goes off the window, it touches the mirror, and then it just kind of like moves across the wall weirdly. Like maybe something like that's happening. Like there's some sort of reflecting object somewhere in that house, and like if somebody drives by, it just kind of like pans across the room.
Yeah,
because the cats weren't freaked out or anything. They were just kind of like, oh, look at this thing. Not that I think they would get freaked out anyway, right? Like I don't think cats usually care unless it's like it looks threatening. But the behavior of how it moved, it was very similar to just kind of like light moving from point A to point B really quickly. I don't know. That's all I got on that one.
Stop. About 2 years ago, strange, unexplainable things began to happen in his home, leading him to believe that he was dealing with a poltergeist. And unfortunately for him, till this day, the activity continues.
What moved?
Sound like maybe the chair? The chair sliding?
Oh.
His jacket? Is that jacket moving or is that something else? You see that? The hood?
No. I mean, I saw the jacket and the hood, but I didn't see it move.
It looked like it was like moving on the inside. A little flutter.
It's a nice little kitchen.
Oh,
pulled out.
Towards the hall, a chair at the table somehow pulled out completely by itself. And this was soon followed by a loud aggressive knock coming from the kitchen. And soon after this was recorded, something else seemed to be trying to get his attention.
Come from the door?
It's like a normally nice sign all of a sudden looks offensive or like ominous. That's the word.
Oh, yes.
Enjoy your life. Dang.
You do got to remind yourself every once in a while, Luis.
Yeah, not wrong. Surround yourself with positivity, Bryce.
The eerie sound of knocking came from inside of his bathroom, but as he quickly opened the door, no one was inside.
That dude got like a bolt, like a nut on his ring, on his finger.
Prove that no one could be hiding. But if no one was in the bathroom, then what?
Was not looking at it.
And despite his calm,
it's like on when he opened the door.
Activity only seems to be getting more aggressive.
He's got like a metal bolt, a nut on his finger.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is absolutely more aggressive.
That come from the bathroom again?
Ooh.
Or a different door.
Shut the door.
That door
on him.
shut?
Yeah, it shut on.
Yeah, it did. Hey, cut it out. Dude's window's like on the floor.
I was noticing that too. That's a super low window.
He rushed to investigate. And as he does, we can see his bedroom door is open in the background. But while looking inside the bathroom, this door suddenly slammed shut. As always, he peered inside the room only to find no one. Nothing seems to be working to get rid of this entity, so at this point, he might as well start charging it rent. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
Fearsome top 5. I like his videos.
Yeah,
like,
it's definitely a breath
of
fresh air sometimes.
He usually gets one like some of the videos that we haven't seen too, which is nice because whenever you start going into like the playlist, you end up recognizing them and stuff like that.
Yeah,
yeah, that was I'd be really uncomfortable in that situation. Those are the ones that get me.
Yeah.
It's like they're there and they're like tormenting you, but they're not actually like trying to interact with you. They're just there to be annoying.
Yeah.
Like, that would frustrate me. Just be like, what do you want? Yeah.
Jerky ghost.
Do you think it's weird that like there's always the ghost in a bathroom? It's like, I know people always say it's like, oh, I'm gonna drop off some demons, but you think it's like literal? Because like there's always ghosts in bathrooms.
There's a superstition for the bathroom in Japanese as well. There's an apparition named Hanako-kun of the toilet.
I've never heard of it.
No, it's very real. It's like an apparition that lives in the girls' bathroom, like in a toilet stall.
Specifically the girls' bathroom?
Specifically the girls' bathroom, yes.
Okay.
And then you go and you knock on the door and you go, Hanako-kun, are you there? And it's supposed to like talk back to you and stuff like that. Yeah, Hanako-kun of the toilet.
Interesting. This is like Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter. It's just like a ghost that lives in the bathroom.
Yes. Hanako-san. Okay, yeah. Okay. Here's the wiki for it. Hanako-san of the toilet is a Japanese urban legend about the spirit of a young girl named Hanako who haunts school toilets. Like many urban legends, the detail of the origin of the legend varies depending on the account. Different versions of the story includes Hanako-san is the ghost of a World War II era girl who was killed while playing hide and seek during an air raid. That she was murdered. During an air raid. that she was murdered by a parent or stranger, or that she committed suicide in the toilet in the bathroom. So yeah, there's a bunch of different accounts and stuff. But yeah, it haunts the bathroom. It haunts the bathroom toilet. Stall. So yeah, bathrooms and toilets are bathrooms and ghosts are a thing apparently, Luis.
Yeah. I mean, that's also where you do like Bloody Mary, right? It has to be done in a bathroom on the mirror. I'm trying to think of other ones.
It's a holy place. I feel like a lot of people do their pranks on the toilet, Luis.
Yeah.